What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Vampire Survivors. Today, we're going to be finishing up the Contra DLC. Only one unlock left to go. Just survive 15 minutes with Stanley Ironside. We're going to go ahead and do it. Or actually, we have one other thing for the Contra DLC, which is to play some Mondo. Well, maybe we'll actually do that in the next one. But either way, for right now, we're going to play Stanley, one weapon only. Might increases armor. Can find special pickups. We're going to go one weapon. We are not going to go hurry, though. Here we go. And here we go. We're going to start with Silent on Sanctuary for sure. Will you do try not to laugh videos, or is that not your thing? I mean, I'm not totally against doing stuff like that at some point. It's definitely not really my thing for right now. I'm a variety streamer, but I do stay relatively focused on like playing games, you know, and eventually playing those games through. And again, it's not something I'm totally against. Like, I like the idea of doing maybe like some React-esque streams to like game announcements or game award shows, like that kind of thing could be fun. But just like watching random YouTube videos, maybe that's the kind of thing we could do as like a stream only sort of event. But it's not really, most of the time when I'm streaming, I'm also, you know, making content that I know I'm gonna put on YouTube. And so maintaining a focus and making sure that I'm spending my time well is something that I think about. Like, obviously the main thing is just have fun and make you know, entertaining content and stuff. But I think keeping at least some sort of focus is, at least I think it's a good idea. Maybe just like a one-time event. If ultimately I'm down to do really what the community wants, you know? And the thing that can get kind of complicated there is one person does not represent the entirety of the community, you know, so. But if that's something that a lot of people want to see, like, I'm down to do something like that. Especially if we could get people to, like, submit a bunch of videos for it, you know? Make it a whole community event thing. It is. You can always react to things you want to. Don't force it, though. It sort of becomes a meme at a certain point. Yeah. Yeah, like last night, we got on the whole Doritos tangent. We were looking up different Doritos from different countries, and that was fun and natural that we kind of got there. And that shit's fine by me. I'm not against doing that. Good for community building, but Crunch keeps on topic to make YouTube content for his channel. It keeps everything clean and easy to edit. Yeah, it's partially that, but I'm also not against doing some, like, Twitch exclusive stuff. You know, like, for example, I think it would be chill to do a stream where we play something that I don't intend on recording, and I just, like, put music on, and people could do, like, song requests and stuff. Do what you do, chat will always support you. Thank you, Red Maniac. I appreciate you. Honestly, it's helpful for me to get to, like, bounce these ideas off people. So y'all here on Twitch and anybody watching After Effect on YouTube, like, let me know thoughts on this stuff, the kind of content y'all want to see. It's really helpful to get any feedback, honestly. I mean, it's a marketing genius, but I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. I don't think anyone would say starting to post long-form, unedited YouTube VODs of you playing video games on YouTube is a smart, you know, idea in 2025. Twitch exclusive hits that FOMO button. I guess that's true, and I'm not trying to do it as a FOMO thing necessarily, but I think there could, you know, be perks to both sides. Watching on Twitch. Watching on Twitch versus watching on YouTube. Like, at some point I've thought about, you know, maybe making some YouTube specific content that I record not on Twitch, you know, to have a benefit to maybe like subbing over there. That could be like a memberships thing or something. But yeah, also there's just shit where, for instance, like if I was playing music on stream, undoubtedly I'd be like talking about the music or occasionally like singing along, or we'd be commenting on it. But if I were to try to put that video on YouTube, none of that music could be there. It would have to all be separated out, or this shit would all get struck down. So it's just not really conducive to like the way that I'm making shit. So that kind of makes it so it could only be a Twitch only thing, you know? The only way that that could feasibly work is if it was only really on Twitch. Keep being you, don't go fake. We love you. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. New music and chat bullshit. Yeah, they're definitely, you know, they're different spots, but it's... I've been trying to do my best to mostly, you know, get them to work together. Or hopefully it's a good experience both ways, you know, because I watch plenty of content creators that are like that. Like I've said a bunch of times before, for a long time, I primarily watched creators' VODs on YouTube. So I would watch Twitch content, but after the fact. Right. Things are looking perfectly fine for right now. This weapon, one weapon only, is pretty nice. The fact that Might is bumping up our armor, we have 17 armor, kind of insane. Well, sometimes all the time. All right. I like the way this guy walks. He walks with such confidence, but then keeps one of his arms held straight. Like that arm's got to stay that way to defend himself from any, you know, unsuspected attacks. Anything we really need here? I'm trying to think about it. Maybe this one will bump up the curse eventually, but for right now, let's not, just to be safe. We could grab something else out of the armadillo here so that we're not limit breaking the weapon at the very least. Let's see. What would actually benefit us the most here? Maybe Bracer actually could be good. Yeah, none of them matter that much, honestly. So let's just stick with Bracer. That should be okay. Everybody is an idiot, attention-seeking monkey, including me. I get it. When I hang out in streams, I'm the same exact way. Where, like, you say something, and if the streamer doesn't, like, you know, seem to acknowledge it or read it or anything, it's like, oh, no. Well, I get it. I get it. I'm getting a little carried away in chat. A tiny bit of chaotic energy, and it's like feeding a gremlin after midnight. It happens. I get it. I've been pretty grateful that we have a pretty good community around here. I haven't really had to curb chat too much. Because don't get me wrong, I appreciate everybody that comes around and hangs out, but at the same time, you know, it's a priority of mine to make sure that it's a good place to hang out and be. So, small and medium tier streamers are generally chattier. Very true. Very true. Well, because the faster chat's going, the harder it is to keep up. You Danny Dorito? Oh my goodness. For everybody after the fact, we'll switch to just chatting for a second, but you can see it's Danny DeVito as a Dorito chip. Right. we go, the 7-minute snakes. Alright, this guy's here, it's no problem. So, we already maxed out that. Maybe we should just be hitting more armadillos, because we're getting a lot of limit break levels here. A store near me that imports flavors of American snack items sold in foreign countries. Oh, that's interesting. Match vibes in chat and amplify whatever is present. Hell, yeah. I remember there was a picture that I feel like, you know, got a shitload of upvotes on Reddit or something, where it was like the American food section in a store in a European country, and it literally was like 60% marshmallows. And all the comments were like, do you guys think we only eat marshmallows over here? Some of the flavors can be a bit wild. It's one of the food groups says. Do we want wings? I guess so, just to level something else rather than continuing to limit break our weapon. Because we have 27 limit break levels on it that are going to all go away when we evolve it. Ooh. We could go... We could grab this Arcana here right now, actually, because we do have Arcanas ticked on. We usually don't when we play the stage, but we do this time. Hey, what's up, Darth Biscuit? Welcome in. Want to let you know for future runs, the weapon power-up won't appear in the shop if you have one in your inventory. You have to leave a slot open until you evolve a weapon, then another will appear. Oh, yes! You commented that on one of my YouTube videos, right? I think it was Darth Biscuit 80. That's so helpful, thank you. I quoted you earlier in the stream, where I was like, a helpful person told me this. Thank you. I was struggling trying to figure that out, because somebody else had told me, like, no, they should show up, and I was like, I really don't think so. Any of these plus amount. I'm curious if any of these will affect this weapon directly. Nothing's appealing. Oh, there we go. Explode on impact. That's big. Oh, did you drop this? The crown. Let's go. Reese's brand popcorn, anyone? Actually, I think I have seen that here. You didn't, no problem. You're quickly becoming a favorite streamer. Let's go, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks for popping over from YouTube. For real. Thank you. Good to have you here. All right. We're 10 minutes in, and honestly, things are looking pretty good. I feel like we are going to be able to crank curse on this one. But let's maybe just get some levels first. Let's try to get a good number of limit breaks on the weapon. Welcome to the show. That's right. Welcome in, buddy. I do like this evolution quite a bit, and it's good to look at. Good on the eyeballs. This has been a fun DLC, man. Big fan. Oh, shit. Thank you for the biddies, Red Maniac. Appreciate you. The on-screen celebration. Let's go, buddy. Appreciate you. Pickle flavored jelly beans? Nah, dude. I spoke at length about pickles the other day. They're not for me. They're not for me. We don't need to dredge it back up. We don't need to dredge it out. All right, let's start fucking with a little Wicked Season. That'll give us just like some gentle curse scaling. Some gentle curse. Redman goated for real. Coffee flavored Kit Kat sounds pog. That I can get behind 100%. Pickles are trash. Thank you, Squid. Isn't it garbage how they always, like, when you get a sandwich somewhere, they'll just like lay a pickle down like against all your fries? They're like, hey, I hope you like your fries fucking pickle flavored. And it's like, no, bro, I don't. Get that shit out of here. Shall we do it again? Yeah, I'm just doing it again. I'm just evolving into it again. Oh shit, 40 bits. Let's go, buddy. I appreciate you, man, for real. Thank you. Too kind, too kind. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Smeared on there like, what did I do to deserve this? It does feel a little bit like divine punishment. When, you know, like, the sandwich is fine, the fries are good, the food's, it's well made and everything. It's just like, I'm not trying to fuck with the pickle juice all over my french fries. And, you know, don't even get me started on dill pickle chips. That blasphemy. Oh, sorry, Oatmeal. Do you want out? Yeah? Flavors are getting out of control. Oreos and Lay's have to be stopped. What was the recent thing that Oreos did that pissed everybody off? One of my former coworkers always orders his burgers without pickles, and if he detects that they took out the pickles to serve him, he will flip out at the staff. See, I won't flip out at the staff, in part because I'm a coward, and in part because I know that their job is hard enough. But I am quietly upset about it. And maybe I take it out a little on those around me as well. I'm like, Ma, they fucking gave me the pickle. And she's like, it's okay, just separate it. I'm like, but it fucking touched the fries, Ma! And it's not her fault. It's less her fault than the fucking anybody working at the restaurant. But she's catching the brunt of it. So if anybody, they need to apologize to my mother. I will knife that guy? Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying, like, you don't freak out on the people at the restaurant. He once flipped out and told them he ordered no pickles because he didn't want pickle juice smeared all over his buns. I'll be reasonable, but I'll say it's unacceptable, and that's fair. You can do that. You can send food back. Don't get me wrong. Just couldn't be me. It just couldn't be me. The food would have to be totally fucking wrong for me to send it back. Straight up. I just would rather avoid the conflict. I'd rather avoid any accusations going around in the kitchen between the staff, like whether or not the server put it in wrong or the chef made it wrong. I want none of that to happen. The food has to be heinously incorrect for me to incur such consequences. A friend of mine growing up would eat an entire jar of pickles, then drink the juice. Never. Never. You just did? You drank it this morning? And pumpkin juice? I've never had pumpkin juice. They make it sound good as fucking Harry Potter. Yeah, it's gotta be dog shit for me too. Worked in too many restaurants to know. Yeah. It's definitely one of those things where I feel like if you've worked in a restaurant, you're less likely to send food back. Or if you do it, you might be slightly different about it. I usually just live with it. It's not quite strong enough for me to reject it badly. Yeah, that's usually how I am too. Like, it would have to be pretty heinous. But everybody's different. Pumpkin juice tastes like mango juice. Really? I would have figured it was more... I don't know. I want to say cinnamony, because that's what I think pumpkin tastes like. Pumpkins are just big mangoes, that's true. Fucked me up when I learned that pumpkins were just squashes, bro. You know? You think pumpkins are like this unique thing, dude? They're just like another gourd, brother. They're just another gourd. We just like glorified them and connected them to a holiday. Pumpkins are a fruit. I had a bad childhood experience with pumpkins. Oh no. It was big pumpkin. Actually, you know what? I think I meant to say that pumpkins are gourds. I don't think pumpkins are squashes, right? No one corrected me, but... I just meant to say that they're gourds. You know, like the thing you pog out of. Big Pumpkin. Big Pumpkin's behind it all, dude. Big Pumpkin hired the same consultant that fucking De Beers hired for the diamond shit. That we're like, yeah, you need a diamond ring to get married or you're a bad person. I just did. Pumpkins are a fruit. True. Yeah, you did. You corrected me. A squash is a vegetable, right? My family first moved to the US. The first big holiday we experienced was Thanksgiving. That's quite an American holiday. That's for sure. I have no comments on the tomatoes. Aren't tomatoes both like a fruit and a vegetable or something? I'm not educated enough. Church dinner we went to served bad, cheap pumpkin pies. Oh, that's a bummer. Pumpkin pie can be bomb as fuck. And ketchup is a smoothie. All right, we're walking down that path. Let's get on it. Hot dogs or a sandwich, so on and so forth. Thanksgiving is pretty top tier as far as holidays go. I do like Halloween too. I like Thanksgiving well enough, although admittedly I'm not a biggest fan of several of the classic foods. But some of them, I mean, you know, turkey stuffing are pretty bomb. Not a big fan of green bean casserole, which is a classic. Also not a big fan of cranberry sauce. I feel like a lot of the time when you get like a Thanksgiving sandwich, cranberry sauce is one of the main like defining things, and I'm like, get that shit out of here. Ketchup is a smoothie. Did I tell you guys about hot dog shaped PBJ several times? Yes. I just like watching football. That's true. That's true. No, I think I like a lot of the chillness of Thanksgiving, you know? It's like literally the only real tradition is just like eat. Hang out and eat. Hot dog is wrapped in intestines, so if you eat a hot dog, you become a hot dog in some sense. Well, I mean, you're not wrapped in intestines after eating the hot dog wrapped in intestines. At least I don't think so. Well, hell, it's for like 2 people cooking, but everyone else is just vibing. You do have to feel bad for the people that are cooking. Whoever's like, I'm the one. You know, in my family, it's my stepmom. When I was growing up and we would do family at my mom's house, it was my stepdad's father was the chef. Very proud of his stinky-ass Brussels sprouts. Some people relish it. That's true. I mean, there's some power that comes along with it, but a lot of responsibility. Seen PB&J hot dogs before. I mean, that could be... It sounds gross off rip, but you never know. It could never be me. I feel like there's some part of me that, like, thinks cooking could be fun, like, the like, act of it. But I think that part of me is also romanticizing it, not considering the effort. Considering I never cook. I hope stepmom doesn't get stuck in the washing machine. Get your mind out of the goddamn gutter, Red Maniac. Humans are donut-shaped? That's simply not true. Prove me wrong, we don't have a hole in the middle. We don't have a hole that goes straight through our middle out the backside. You're probably gonna come at me and be like, we have a butthole or whatever. You cannot tell me that that shit is in any way resemblant of, or in any way resembles a goddamn donut hole. But you should hear yourself. I hear myself too much as it is, man. Trying to make shorts, going through my footage and stuff. From the mouth to the anus. Yeah, it's not the same thing, dude. When you pick up a donut and look at it, you're not like, you know what this reminds me of? The journey from the mouth to the butthole. You see this part of the inside? That's the esophagus. Then we make our way down into the stomach. Yep, right there, right there. I get what you're saying. There's some logic to it. I simply disagree with it. I write it off as too outlandish. It's too silly for me, man. I would say that I have a high silliness tolerance. As far as people goes, I indulge, man. I'm happy to shake the sillies out and, you know, let them roll. But this to me, it's where I draw the line. Simply just can't be. We're not donut shaped. Your fetus first hole that is made is the butthole, so we're all assholes at some point. See, that I can get behind. It's also the path a donut takes. How come Canada gets the sweet chili flavored Doritos? That's just unfair. What do you mean? We have sweet chili flavored Doritos. Sweet spicy chili. That was clip worthy? That's a good point. I should mark it. I just popped a marker down. I forget to do that too much. Luna Society, the universe might be Taurus-shaped. Hey, wrong game, but wanted to give you a quick tip for Order of Ecclesia before I forget, because I'm old. Some enemies, like the Necromancer in the forest, attack with magic glyphs. If you wait before you kill them, Shinoa can steal the glyph right out of the air. You need the technique later in the game, too, plus free magic. Okay, that actually makes sense, because I remember in that game, they, like, kind of show, like, almost like a little, like, purple triangle above their head when they're casting moves. And I swear, I tried to, like, hold up at one point. I just must not have done it right. That's a super helpful tip, though. I appreciate you, Darth Biscuit. I'm going to be playing that again tomorrow. We're going to be starting around 2 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. Eastern time. Universe might be Taurus-shaped. Blade, have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once? That movie indulges the Taurus shape. It's great. Highly recommend to everybody in chat. But yeah, if you watch it, you'll see why I'm bringing it up. Yeah, some enemies will cast a glyph, and if you're quick enough, you can steal the glyph from them and leave them not doing anything for a few seconds. That is sick. I don't think the universe is linear either. Hell if I know, brother. Alright, we're just vibing here, man. This run has been pretty easy peasy. I guess in these last few minutes, we have probably a shitload of levels. We got 149. Why don't we go ahead and just grab some extra curse? Spice up the last few minutes here. And also, it's also not a branching tree. You're telling me it's not Yggdrasil, the world tree? Over here, like, what the fuck is this Twitch chat? Twitch chat is everything all at once. Everything everywhere all at once. Green has a lot of fried chicken flavored Doritos. I mean, I like some fried chicken. Blender actually just got from a Korean place the other day, and it smelled so good, and I was like, I gotta try that. Biscuit's the name of a dog. Biscuit can be a name of anything, buddy. And he's Darth Biscuit, all right? And it's the real Darth Biscuit. Dignified. Biscuit was the name of a little critter in that fucking Harry Potter game that you needed to save. All right. All right, bunch of levels. We gotta be careful with this Guardian here. He could kill us for sure. We are low. All right, get me out of here. Think about this. If the universe branches into a whole parallel timeline, all right, I'm with you. Each time the timeline diverges, it effectively duplicates all the matter and energy in the universe, but that completely violates the conservation of mass energy. Well, who's to say it's diverging or duplicating it all? Also, what do I know? Low-key TV series? It's giving low-key TV series, that's for sure. I never watched season 2 of that. Did anybody watch that? Was it good? I heard some good things about it. I liked season 1 a lot. I have heard that apparently the new Captain America movie is pretty shitty. That seems to be the consensus, which is a bummer for Marvel. They've been farming L's recently. Nah, I liked it. All right, so we got a divide in chat. That's kind of I like the Captain America storyline. Yeah, I mean, I like the movies. I guess I'm not surprised. I feel like Marvel hasn't put out a good movie in a while now. At least, they haven't been terrible, but just not up to the quality, really. Like, there was a while where I was pretty on board with all of it, like, seeing all the stuff, and now a new one comes out, and it's like, yeah, I'll watch it when it hits streaming. Oh, holy shit. This is amazing lore. This is amazing lore. Had the name Darth Biscuit online since 97. Streaked a pep rally wearing nothing but a Darth Vader helmet. And the announcer said, "Avert your eyes, folks. That boy's whiter than biscuit dough." The name stuck. That's amazing, dude. I love hearing, like, the origin of a nickname. Amazing. Love it. That's great. The biscuit name. I feel like most people, they don't have a story behind their Twitch name like that. That's great. I love it. We appreciate the lore. You didn't like Deadpool 3? I mean, it was fun, but I don't know. It was just a little, like, fan servicey, and sometimes I'm in the camp that, like, at this point, after seeing so many movies and stuff, I find Ryan Reynolds, like, a little annoying. So don't get me wrong, he makes me laugh. He makes me laugh sometimes. It's not like it's all bad. I enjoyed the movie overall. It was fun, but I felt like it still wasn't up to kind of like that MCU quality that they were at, you know, when they sort of were peaking, basically. My problem with Marvel movies, it's getting to the point where you got to know a bunch of other stuff in the MCU just to keep up. 100%. You got to watch all the shows and all the movies and all that stuff. They've sort of gotten themselves pretty tangled up there, which is a common thing to happen in just comics in general, which is why they'll launch, like, the ultimate version of something or whatever, you know? Because they want, like, a fresh start that people can just jump into. Yeah, it was a good laugh. I needed that. Crunchy chat is always a good time. What keeps you coming back for more? Hell yeah. Thanks for being here, buddy. Same problem with comic books? Yeah, exactly. That's funny. You made the same point. All right, we're going to die here. Do we have any revives left? Maybe not. No, but that's okay. We could have gone and fought the boss. It was still a good run overall. 129 million damage on the multi-stage missiles. Not too bad. Let's go. Good stuff. All right, so let's look now. That is it. Unlocks completed. Unlocks completed. Only one thing left to do for the Contra DLC, and that's just to try Simondo Belmont. Simondo says he doesn't even need guns. Gets more projectiles every 20 levels. I'm pretty curious to check this guy out. We're only at 35 minutes in the video. Should we just close off the DLC by just like peeking at him? Let's take a little peek. Let's see what he does if he's got 6 weapons. Like, can we level? Is he going to have hidden weapons? So no Arcanas, no limit break. You have a guitar on his back? 6-string? Is this John Bon Jovi? Okay. So it does seem like, well, we have a bomb here, though. And then can we get weapons? You can. And let's see what his stats look like. I mean, they're all standard. Actually, his cooldown's shittier than usual. Everything else seems pretty normal. So it's just that he starts with no gun. Is that really like his thing? He spits out bombs based on cooldown. Gets home. Oh, hold on. That's interesting. That's interesting. This is a little wacky shit we're going to do at the end of this video here. Put a little bow. So go on, give me Nia Galuga again. And let's go Arcana's limit break. I don't even know if the limit break's really necessary. Can we limit to just 0 weapons? And just try to get these bombs going as fast as possible? As fast as possible? No, I said fast. Never mind, even with this much cooldown, it's not fast. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna do it. Although, hold on, he's spawning a lot of pickups. So that's also what he does, is he legitimately just spawns them. Can we do it like this? Hold on. Hold on. Keep re-rolling for right now. We're looking for something in particular. No, you're not going to show it to me? I'm looking for Laurel, please. No? Okay, skip. Skip. I guess we can start banishing. We probably won't do a full run here. I'm just fucking around. There's Laurel. Oh, we didn't limit to 1 weapon. Yeah, he still does it very, very infrequently. Interesting, though. Obviously, we could get Empty Tome, but we still have minus 75% cooldown. That's pretty extreme in and of itself. All right. Let's go ahead and call it there. We might do a full run with him later, but that is fun to know. Let's go ahead and call that video there. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed. If you did and you're watching here on Twitch, definitely hit that follow button and stick around because we are going to keep going. If you're watching after the fact on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.